going to come to the wall. I'm going to show you this way. Yeah. And you're going to lay on your back. If you have diastasis, make sure you roll down to your side and onto your back. So we're going to come to the wall. And we're going to put our feet up at the wall. You can bring your block with you, and you're going to put your knees around the block. So it's going to look like this, right? Your feet are a little wider than the block. Your knees are right underneath your hips. So you're 90-90, right? We're going to press the feet into the wall and then drag it down a little bit. I don't have stickies on my feet. And engage the hamstrings. And we're going to do a little bit of work here in the core. So I want you to experiment with this. Notice if like the left side is firing maybe a little less than the right. Good. Now from here, you're going to pull down the wall a little bit more and lift your pelvis just a hair off the floor. Tip your pelvis back toward your shoulders, like you had a bowl of soup in your pelvis. You're pitching it back towards your chest. So we're going to inhale, expand through the pelvic floor, expand the belly, expand the rib cage. Exhale, bottom up, pelvic floor, deep core, and ribs. All while pulling very gently on your heels to engage your hamstrings. Good. One more here. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze and lift the pelvic floor. Deep core engages. Now hold that tension, right? Of the pelvic floor lifted, deep core lifted. Notice if your lower back is talking to you. If it is, pull more on your heels and press your lower back into the floor. Tip your pelvis back. Good. Now see if you can hold that tension in your core as you inhale and exhale. So the question always becomes, where am I breathing? If I can't let it go, you're breathing into your back. Good. Keep that tension in the core. Reach your arms towards the ceiling like you were trying to touch the lights overhead. And even reach your shoulder blades off of your back, like you're reaching to grab something on the ceiling. Okay, give a little more pull on your heels at the wall. Breathe into your back. Exhale, find a deeper core lift. Good. Try to stay connected into that tension, low level tension in the core. Exhale. Good. Now, if you want a little more challenge, keep the engagement of the core. Start to take the arms back very slowly overhead. Notice as your arms go back further, does your core fire in more? Also, what's happening with your ribs? Are your ribs flaring? Can you keep them down because they're connected to your abs? Good. Stay here. Keep using your abs to reach overhead. Deep breaths into your back. Exhale, deeper core lift. Good. Now, next time you exhale, I'm going to have you do a shh breath. Okay, inhale. Exhale, shush a baby across the street. Shh. Good. Notice the shift in the intensity. Good. Do that again. Inhale. Exhale. Shh. Good. Reach your shoulders forward. Allow that space in your back. So what we're working on here is engaging the deep core from your pelvic floor all the way to your ribs and giving your bones the positioning to engage your core. If you start feeling this in your lower back at all, reach your arms more towards the ceiling, straight overhead, off of your shoulders, and tip your pelvis back towards your shoulders a bit more as well. Yes. Let go of your lower back muscles. Good. Breathe into your back. Really expand like you did in cat-cow. Exhale, go deeper on the deep core lift. Good. One more breath here. Exhale, lift. Good. Now stay here. Keep the tension in your core. Start to bring the arms back overhead a little bit more. And notice the point where you take your arms back and your abs are like, oh yeah, now I'm on. Yes, because your ribs are dropping down. Exactly. What we tend to do is try to get our arms all the way back, but we open up the ribs to try to get there, but we lose the core integration in the meantime. Good. Reset your hips. Press your pelvis back towards your shoulders. Good. One more breath here. Maybe you're feeling a little bit of burning in your core or awareness. Good. And then reach the arms all the way back down by your hips. Relax, go ahead and take your block out, rock your head from side to side, let your knees drop from side to side.